U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup between the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings.
Fucking stream this shit and this shit now. You gotta fucking stream this shit and this shit now. You gotta fucking stream this shit and this shit now.
Streaming for me? Or cut off?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Cousins now. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think when they look at the offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Cousins to throw it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he ends up getting pretty decent yardage. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 20-yard. On 2nd down, Cook. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
He went for it? Oh, that's the down.
Kenny Clark as he gets home for the
good D, y'all.
4th down, field goal.
It's all right. Hold on, 3. I take it.
And on comes Quinn Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now,
Now,
This is the problem. Do I go for my dev
Start
trade?
here at the
but you,
25.
what is it,
Superstar.
Elijah Mitchell? Who is it that you need to get?
More.
More. Does this game mean anything?
Yeah, I gotta make the playoffs. I ain't in the playoffs, but
But this
I got
is
the Jets
but
though.
they NFC.
Yeah,
Does it
I got
really?
the Jets. I don't know.
I mean, do you really think you was gonna win a chip? Like, I mean, come on, bro. Can we live to see another season and just build these guys up?
Leading the Jets up now for a first and 10.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Their own 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. 16 yards right off the bat. The
Is
first
he
down.
good?
Yeah, he won the championship, the first championship in the league.
Okay.
Solid. He good though.
Okay.
To throw is Wilson. And that's incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, they were strong
looking like
last
he's
week,
never
CD,
touched.
and that win over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being
There's
able
the
to take the
tear.
lead away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion left is Wilson. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
The extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. To throw, Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, 32, let's go.
Here's Cook again. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. throwing. Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. The kick by Joseph is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. The slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. Ball again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Slot man moves right. They'll run with Hall. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Listen to me. Hey, no, easy.
Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
First.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Yellow. Can. Black.
On 3rd down, Cousins. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflated, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 42 yards out. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The slot man in motion right. Option play, here's Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They go play action with Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. In motion right is Wilson. On the counter, it's Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. That is caught by Mims. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run with Hall. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Vikings 6.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Good route, kid.
In motion right is Smith. Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Cousins. This is Smith with a grab. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, here's Cousins. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Cousins will try and throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Play action. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. They start the drive with Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lucky Chester. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Black, black. Yellow, yellow.
Cousins now. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Listen to me.
Cousins to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Devontae Smith, 61 yards. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
18. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will. At the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Got a man. It's Mims. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now Wilson on 1st down. finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
A gain of 7. First down, Jets.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Good route, Chip.
Now Cousins. Smith catches left side. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Wilson wants to throw it. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ball again on second down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like